All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a quick, effective, full body workout that's gonna get your cardio, your strength, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent. And you can come right here to Workout Worthy and be consistent with me. If you are already warm, you're gonna skip ahead to section 1. If you need to increase your heart rate, get a little warm up in, we're gonna do that together. March it out with your right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight, we've got great posture and a nice strong core. Take it side to side, right and left. Really doesn't matter which way you go as long as you're moving. Always want to get warm before you start to strength train or do intensity. Wide knee lifts, out. Pulling up towards our underarms, keeping our shoulders low and relaxed. Now hamstring curls. Gentle stretch across your chest. Gentle stretch down your quads. Wide knees for 4, 3, 2. Hamstrings, 4, 3, 2. Wide knees, 4. And hamstrings for 4. Side to side. Change this to a 2-step. 2 to your right, 2 to your left. Now grapevine. Step behind, step behind. We're gonna stay with these grapevines. Add a wide knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4. And hamstring curls for 4. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4, 3. Hamstring curls for 4, 3. Jump rope. Knees are soft, abs are tight. It's a little high impact, so if you need less, you can do 1 foot at a time, or you can march in place. Keeping that same great posture, that nice strong core. 4, 3. Heel kicks forward. Alternating sides. So this is that no impact version. This would be that traditional option. This is your warm up. Take what you need. Heel curls. So your heels come up towards your glutes. We want to keep our hip flexors extended. No impact is always a choice. 8, 6, 4, 3. Back to both feet. We got 2 sets of 8. Then we're going to take this sequence from the top one final time to finish up the warm-up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees for 4, 3. Hamstring curls for 4, 3. Jump rope. 8, 7. Choose your impact. 4, 3. Heel kicks for 8. 4. Heel curls. 8. 4. Both feet, last 8. 4, 3. March it out. Okay, grab a drink, towel off. You want to keep moving. You can march in place, you can walk around. We're going to start section 1. 60-second cardio burst. Trying to get the heart rate elevated. We're going to do a step, knee, step, lunge. Pump your arms, keeping good posture and a strong core. If you need more, you can make your movements bigger, and you can even add a little propulsion, a little hop at the top. Here we go. Right knee, left lunge. 30 seconds on each side. Keep in mind, cardio burst, we want to get the heart rate up, and that's a combination of your speed, your range of motion, and your impact. If you don't want impact, you don't need it. You can still get that heart rate high by moving quickly and having that big range of motion. Okay, let's switch sides. Left knee, right lunge. With or without propulsion at the top, with or without that deep lunge at the bottom. Pumping your arms. Moving fast enough that it's a challenge. Not so fast that we have bad form. Head is an extension of your spine, so if you notice, I'm not looking up and pinching my neck, but I'm also not looking down and tucking my chin. Keep that alignment. 5 seconds, go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, leg strength, bend your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do deadlifts. Big shoulder roll. We're gonna take it super slow with a 4-count deadlift, suitcase hold, so your hands stay right at your side. Resist the stretch as you hinge, letting your arms hang, and dig your heels into the floor, using your legs to lift. Inhale. Heart rate is high because of that cardio we just did, so it's very important you're breathing. Never hold your breath. Leg strength, inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Resist the stretch. Dig those heels into the floor. Contract your legs to lift back up. Think about holding a pencil between your shoulder blades, holding the dumbbells with your arms, but lifting them with your legs. 2 counts. Hinge for 2. Contract for 2. Inhale and exhale. Resist the stretch. Contract the legs. Leg strength. This isn't about flexibility, so truly don't worry about how low you go in this movement. Worry about isolating the legs, making the legs make the movement happen. This 2 count speed. If it feels too fast, slow it down. We got 4 more. Now most of us are gonna like this 2 count pace, and you can stay here to the very end. If you do wanna try singles, make sure you're keeping good form and still focusing on muscle. Here we go, up to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna move to upper body, our back. Adjust your weight if you need to. We're gonna do bent back rows. So our legs and our core are gonna have to stabilize in that deadlift hinge. We're gonna alternate, starting with the right arm, narrow row. 2 counts. We pull for 2, control for 2. Shoulders stay square, hips stay square. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. So what that means is our body doesn't move when we do this narrow row. We're not opening to the side, we're contracting our back. Exhale. Letting the other arm hang without separating your shoulder blades and without rounding your back. Keep this pace for singles. Right and left. Right and left. All muscle, not momentum. We're alternating sides. So if you need to slow it down, you'll still stay even. Pull, pause, lift, and lower. Inhale and exhale. Pull, pause, lift, lower. Inhale and exhale. Both arms. Pull, pull. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Now a rear delt fly. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter because even though we're still working the back, it's the upper part of the back, our rear delt in the shoulder, and we're also gonna have a longer lever. Arms stay straight. Lift for 2, lower for 2. Exhale and inhale. This movement is between your shoulder blades. We're not shrugging our shoulders and we're not bending our elbows. Up. Don't worry about how high you go, but you never want your wrists higher than where your shoulders are. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good. Never bending, never extending, keeping the arms straight, but the elbows are soft. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach and control. Reach, control. We're almost there. We're going to do 6 more. If it feels too fast, go at your own pace. We are not going to speed it up. Exhale and inhale. Up for 2. Last 2. Nice and strong. Exhale. and inhale, last one. Exhale, and inhale, great job. Whew. Okay, we're gonna put these 3 exercises together. You are only as strong as your weaker muscle group, so I'm gonna stay with my lighter dumbbells. We're gonna start with just the deadlift, and then we're gonna add the alternating rows, and then the fly at the end. So 2 count deadlift, hinge for 2, leg strength. Dumbbells a little bit lighter than we did when we started this section. That's all right, we're gonna have a lot of reps. So these muscles will be super tired by the end of the set. Hinge for 2. At the top, shoulders should be in line with the middle of your hip, like your hip bone, not your butt. You don't want to arch your back at the top. No strain. Singles, hinge, hinge. Now we're going to keep this single tempo pace, but at the bottom, we're going to do alternating, narrow grip, bent back rows. Here we go. So we hinge, row, row, and lift. Got it? Here we go. Hinge, row, row, and lift. Do it again. Hinge, row, row, and lift. Hinge, row, row, and lift. Now we're going to add the rear delt fly. Hinge, row, row, fly, and squeeze. Hinge, row, row, fly, squeeze. Hinge, row, row, fly, and squeeze. Hinge, row, row, fly. Okay, now our left arm is going to lead. We hinge, row, row. Not much of a difference, but it just makes me feel better. Hinge, left, right, rear fly, and contract. Hinge, left, right, rear, and lift. Hinge, left, right, rear. We're going to do 4 more. Legs, left, right, fly, and contract. 3 more. Hinge, left, right, fly, hinge, left, right, fly. Last one. Great job. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Take a nice deep breath, inhale up. Now we're gonna do crunches. If you need to stay upright, you can do standing crunches. If you can take it to the floor, take it to the floor. Dumbbell is optional. Chest to knees. This is gonna be based on time, not speed. Chest to knees. Breathing. Push and control. Push and control. Fast enough it's a challenge, not so fast that you lose momentum. If you do not need a dumbbell, you can do this with your body weight reaching chest to knees. You can even bring your fingers to your head for a little support. You want to feel like we're stretching our head to the wall behind us, keeping that length. Chin is level. You can stay with the basic crunch, or you can do a sit-up, pressing from your chest past your knees. Now, one is not better than the other. These are different options. You're gonna do less repetitions with this bigger range of motion, but it might add a nice challenge. If it adds strain to your back, you're gonna get better results by doing the crunch instead of that full sit-up. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Holding your hamstrings, sit up nice and slow. Grab a drink. We're already on the floor, and we're gonna stay here for the next section, so I'm not standing up. Grab a drink, towel off. We're gonna start with cardio, but we're gonna be down. With our cardio, mountain climbers. It's gonna be 60 seconds. Ready? Hardest position. Now, if you are upright, you can do standing mountain climbers. If you're horizontal, you're gonna do traditional. Here we go, 1 minute. Option 1, bend your knee, keeping both feet on the floor at all times. Option 2, one leg at a time. So you always have a contact point. Option 3, you're jumping. So at any given point, your feet might both be off of the ground. Now it might be little and fast. Maybe you're doing bigger, more powerful. We want to get the heart rate elevated. So choose your challenge between your speed, your range of motion, and your impact. Keep breathing. We're halfway, 30 seconds left. This is our only section with mountain climbers, our only section on the floor. Outside your comfort zone, don't just get through this interval. Get everything you can out of every second. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, heart rate's high. If you are upright, you are gonna do deadlifts again. If you are on the floor, you're gonna do glute bridges. Heaviest weight you can do in good form for leg strength. Dumbbell, if you need it, on your hips. 2 counts. We're gonna squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Contracting the inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Keep this pace. We're gonna do 4 more. At the very top, the highest you wanna go would be a straight line from your knees through your hips to your shoulder blades. Don't lift your hips any higher than that. Lower is more than fine though. Singles. Contract, hover, lift, lower. 0 pressure on your head, 0 pressure on your neck. Any stress is evenly distributed across those shoulder blades. Contract and hover. We're not arching our back. We're not just throwing our hips around. Those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes are contracting and controlling. Lift, lower. Nice. Chest. Holding your hamstring. You're gonna grab your partner weight. This should be a heavy resistance for your chest because it's another large muscle group. We are going to do a quarter turn chest press, starting with our arms, turning in, then coming wide. Quarter turn to press, and then hover. Exhale. Got a neutral wrist, pressing through the knuckles. Do not push through your palms. Shoulders stay low and relaxed so our neck is long and lean. We've got that quarter turn. Push up, out to a hover. Push up. Keep this slow pace. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Up. And lower. Up. Singles. Push. Push. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Pause. Top. Bottom. Inhale. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job. Now chest flies. Still working our chest, but a little of the anterior delt, the front of the shoulder. We're also gonna have a longer lever, so I'm gonna have lighter weights. 2 counts. Chest flies. Reach out, squeeze up. Reach out, squeeze up. Inhale. And exhale. Rib cages pull down, abs are tight, really fighting for your posture the entire time. Movement comes from the shoulders, so we're not bending the elbows, we're not extending the elbows. A comfortable range of motion. We're strengthening the chest, we're not stretching the shoulders. Keep this 2-count pace. Long lever means we're gonna keep this slow pace the entire time. Comfortable range of motion, even if you're really flexible, do not let your wrists go as low as your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale Exhale, give me 4 more. Reach, squeeze up, reach, squeeze up, reach, squeeze up, reach. Great job. Combo. I'm gonna keep my light weights. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle group. For your lower body, you're not gonna use resistance, it's body weight only. Now you can keep your arms down for now, or you can have your arms up for extra upper body and core challenge. 2 counts. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Shoulders low and relaxed. If you have dumbbells in your hands, you can extend them. You can keep your hands at your side for this. We're gonna do 4 more slow glute bridges. Shoulders low and relaxed, abs are tight, inner thighs, hamstrings and glutes. This pace, but we're gonna do single glute bridges. Contract, hover, lift, lower. Inhale, exhale. With this single tempo pace, we're gonna add our chest press with the quarter turn. Hover, hover, hover. Keep breathing, hover. So legs should be starting to feel this. They did 2 sets on their own. We're doing 2 sets of 8 with this chest press. Our arms, feeling it too. Then, when we add the chest flies, we're actually gonna hold the glute bridge for the chest fly. You ready? Push, chest fly. Down, up, chest fly. Let's go out for 2 and up for 2. I don't like that super fast pace. Sound good? So you can do singles here. Down, up, then slow fly. Good. Again, down, up, slow fly. Keep breathing. Down, up, slow fly. Down, up, slow fly. We're gonna do 4 more just like this. Glutes with a chest press. Hold the glutes with a chest fly. 3 more. Hover, push, reach and contract. Hover, push, reach, squeeze, hover, push, reach, and we are done. Great job. Core, we're already on the floor. Dumbbell is gonna be optional. You can stay chest to knees, or you can progress overhead to knees, and that's with a dumbbell or with your body weight. Here we go. Start with that basic crunch, overhead to knees. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Contract, control. Exhale and inhale. Fast enough it's a challenge, not so fast you lose momentum or have bad form. Overhead to knees. Shoulders low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. You can stay with crunches, or you can go overhead past your knees with a full sit-up, keeping the same form. Your alignment doesn't change. Your muscle contraction is the same. Choose your challenge. We've got 15 seconds left. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Set your dumbbell down if you've got one. We have been sitting down a while, so support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath at the top. Grab a drink, towel off. Cardio. Round 3, we are gonna do our cardio standing. Step, knee, step, lunge. Remember, you choose your range of motion, how big or small these movements are. You choose your speed, and then if you want propulsion, here we go, 60 seconds. Left knee, right lunge. I don't mind the propulsion. I actually like to jump at the top. I do not like the lunge at the bottom, so I'm gonna try to touch the floor each and every time. It's gonna slow me down. It might not look like I'm working very hard, but my heart rate's getting really high because this is a challenge for me. Step, knee, step, lunge. If you are jumping at the top, keep a neutral spine. Don't arch your back to jump. Zero pressure, zero pinching. Now we switch. Right knee, left lunge. Even harder for me to touch the floor. Keep breathing. Step, knee, step, lunge. Get outside your comfort zone. We only have 10 seconds left. Fast as you can go, in good form, with the range of motion you've chosen and the impact you've chosen. Nice. Lower body, squats. Heaviest weight that you can do in good form. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. About hip to shoulder width apart. You can keep your dumbbells at your side. My arms are tired though, so I'm gonna bring my dumbbells up. 2 counts. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Chest stays lifted. Your knees follow the exact same angle as your toes. Don't let them buckle in, don't let them wobble out. Reaching your hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair that's just a little bit too far away. Down and up. Chin is level, so you don't want to look straight ahead and pinch your neck, but you don't want to look down and hurt your back. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We got single squats. You ready? If it feels too fast, slow it down. Leg strength is the goal, not speed. So keep that good form. Isolate those leg muscles. Breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, we're gonna do a shoulder press. I'm gonna go lighter with my resistance. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Wide grip, big shoulder rolls. Arms come out, 2 counts. Exhale and inhale. Up for 2, down for 2. Pushing the shoulders down as you extend your arms, pressing through the knuckles, don't push through the palms. Keeping our knees soft, natural curve to your back. Don't tuck your hips, don't push your hips forward. Keep that neutral. Extending overhead, but slightly in front of your face. Singles. 2 sets of 8, strong and steady. Inhale. Pause, pause. We're not bouncing or using momentum. So if you feel either of those happening, fix it. Push, push. Sometimes lighter resistance gets us better results because we have better form, better isolation. Sometimes a slower pace does that. We got 2 more. 1. Okay, lighter weights. I really wish I had lighter weights because I don't want to do this with 7s. So 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s, go right ahead. We're gonna keep our arms, and all we're gonna do is bring the arms in. 2 counts, in and then out. In and out. It is a short lever because our elbows are bent, but we're isometrically holding this the entire time. In and out. Shoulder blades stay retracted, so you notice my spine is not moving. My core is stabilizing around my neutral spine. 4 more. Woo. Keep breathing. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Great job. Oh my. All right, bend your knees, set those weights down. I'm gonna get lighter resistance because those 7s, too heavy for what we're doing. Okay, now I have 5s. We're gonna put it all together, starting with the squats. And I'm just doing this. Down for 2, up for 2. So we've got squats. Dumbbells can be on your shoulders, they can be at your side. You can do your body weight only. If you want, you can hold it here while you squat. No way I can do that. 4 more, nice and slow. Leg strength is really the goal, but we're gonna build on the squat. We're gonna add a shoulder press and that shoulder isolation. But first, 8 single squats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Gonna keep it singles. We're gonna add a shoulder press. Squat, press, press. So remember, I went from doing 7-pound shoulder presses to 5-pound shoulder presses, and my shoulders are still burning. Strengthening in good form. Hold this last one up. Now we're gonna add the movement. So we go down, in, up, down, and in, up, down, and in. Keep it up. Push, in, push, and in. We're halfway. Push, in, down, up. 2 more. Push, in, push, and in. Great job. Core, staying upright. If you want to do standing crunches, standing crunches. If you can bring it to the floor, we've got core with or without a dumbbell. 60 seconds. Overhead, alternating. Here we go. Now our arms, we're working hard today. And this is a core section. So if that resistance, if your arms are saying no thank you, do this movement without resistance in your arms, really focusing on your core. If resistance is doable for your arms and it's adding value for that core isolation, a dumbbell is an option. I'm using a 5-pound weight just as a reference. Now you can stay here alternating bent knees or a double crunch with both legs. Much, much harder. So I'm gonna do less repetitions, but I can keep good form and isolate my core. So the extra challenge is adding value. It's worth it. If that's hurting your back, if it doesn't feel right, go back to the alternating legs. And remember, dumbbell is optional. Hand movement is optional. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we've got 1 section left. Hold your hamstrings nice and slow. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Grab a drink. Towel off. Last section. Cardio. Step, knee, step, lunge. Here we go. Right knee, left lunge. So I'm not gonna reach to the floor this time. I'm gonna keep the propulsion at the top, but instead of reaching to the floor, I'm gonna focus on speed. Pumping my arms, keeping good form, and I still have a good range of motion, but it's smaller than what I did last time. I am trading that big range of motion for speed. Not easier, not harder, just different. Switch sides. Left knee, right lunge. Left knee, right lunge. Keep going, 5 seconds. Fast, fast, fast. Outside your comfort zone. Finish strong. Good. Lower body. We're gonna do squats, but we're gonna do a goblet hold because our arms aren't tired enough, right? Goblet hold. Legs maybe a little bit wider. 2 counts. Body weight is an option. If you do not need resistance, you can have your arms in front, holding hands, or arms can be at your side. Down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Keep this nice slow pace, leg strength, down for 2, up for 2. Inhale and exhale. Lower and lift. Down. Singles. 2 sets of 8. Chest is lifted. So we're sitting back like we're sitting in a chair, but the chair's not quite as far away. Chest is a little more lifted. We don't need to hinge quite as far. Halfway, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps. 1 dumbbell, grab your heaviest. Overhead. Tricep extension, rib cage pull down. Abs are tight. Bend for 2. Extend for 2. Bend for 2. And extend. Inhale. Exhale. So 90 degrees, that is the deepest that you bend. Do not go deeper. But if you can't go that deep, that's more than fine. Down and up. Watch for your wrist movement. We don't want our wrist flexing and making this movement happen. Think about your wrist in a brace, and we're holding the wrist stable. So the elbow bend is the movement, not the wrist flick. Singles. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight, especially with this faster pace. Your body is gonna wanna bounce back and forth. Really stabilize from your feet to your head. Belly is sucking in, flexing through those core muscles. We're halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body. We're gonna do a goblet hold squat. We're gonna do 2 sets of 8, 1 slow, 1 single. And then we're gonna add our overhead extension, and then we're gonna add an overhead hold. Ready? 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. This is our last standing strength set. Stick with me. After this, we've got 1 minute of core, and TBC is complete. Give me 4 more, nice and slow. 4. Power through those heels. 2 more, just the legs. Body weight or a dumbbell. We've got singles, just the squats. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2. All right, now we add the overhead. Down, up, down, up. Keep breathing. Now we're gonna do 1 squat with the overhead right here, then 1 squat holding, arms up. Tricep, arms up. Tricep, arms up. Tricep. Ooh, we got 4 more. Tricep, arms up. That's 1. Tricep, arms up. That's 2. That's 3. Last one. Tricep, arms up. Whew. All right, 1 minute of core. Stay upright if that's what works best for you. Otherwise, to the floor. You can do anything we've done so far. Final option, I guess I don't need 2 dumbbells. Final option, straight legs. 60 seconds, here we go. Overhead to ankles with straight legs. If that is not working, you can bend, but then extend. It still has a longer lever for part of it. Or you can do the bent knees like we did before, placing your foot on the ground. Maybe no leg movement. You do what works for you. You don't need the dumbbell. You can reach with your hands and no resistance. If your neck needs a little support, fingertips behind your head. Hey, legs. This is our final option. I'm gonna do just a couple because I can't keep the best form. So for me, it's more beneficial to do one leg at a time, protecting my back, still isolating and challenging my core. 10 seconds, finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reach those arms up, extend your legs out, couple of nice deep breaths. Now bending your knees, hold underneath your calves, hug your knees to your chest, feel that stretch. Down your hamstrings, around your glutes, into your lower back. Holding your hamstrings, round up nice and slow. We're gonna bring our hands to our shins, gently round, and release. Gently round, and release. You want a neutral spine, and we're gonna open towards the left. Not yanking, not pulling, just a gentle rotation, gentle stretch. Slowly coming back to center, gently open towards the right. Not yanking, not pulling, gentle rotation. Your head can follow that shoulder if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. Back to center, extend your legs, fold forward, lead with your chest. You don't want to round your back. You want to see how close your rib cage can get to your thighs, not your nose. Bring it up, soften your knees, interlock, extend, opening your chest. Bending your elbows, interlock, round forward. Feel that stretch. Reach up nice and tall. And release. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath at the top. And we are done. Fantastic job, workout worthy. Make sure subscribe to this channel, like this video, save this video. I promise if you can be consistent, you will reach your goals faster and you will be able to maintain your goals once you reach them. We need to do strength training. We need to challenge our muscle at least twice a week. So 2 total body conditioning workouts each and every week. You can do the same workout twice. You can pick a different workout each time, whatever you like best. Now, if you can fit in a 3rd day, that is even better. 3 days a week, increasing your lean mass, which increases your metabolism. I'll see you soon.